Hello and welcome to Let's Talk. For OCTV, I'm Elaine Kugelman, and today we're starting a new series of the divisions of the people who run your city so that you get to know them as people. Today we're at fire prevention with the Assistant Fire Marshal, Shawn Hallich. The fire department is divided into 5 different divisions, of which fire prevention is one of the most fun divisions, right?
Yes, it is.
And Shawn, how many people in your division?
We have 9 people in our division.
And how many of those are inspectors?
We have 3 inspectors, 3 zones.
3 inspectors inspect every single business in Pembroke Pines annually.
That is correct.
I think that's amazing. I've seen you do it, and it still blows me away.
Every business.
You do 30, 40, 50 inspections a day.
Correct. Yes.
That's wild. And what are fire inspectors? What do they do?
They go to each business and make sure that the means of egress, which is the access out of the building, so everybody can get out of the building, that's one of the main things they want to make sure that everybody can get out of the building safely. We also check the sprinkler system, make sure the sprinkler system is operational, as well as the fire alarm. And we also, at the same time, we educate the landlords and also the business owners on the safety, keeping the building safe for their customers.
And what if the building has violations? What if it's unsafe? What can you do?
If it's unsafe, what we do is we actually write them a violation. We give them, on the annual inspection, write them a violation. They have 10 business days to correct it. If they don't correct it in 10 business days, then we give them a notice of violation, which gives them another 10 days. At that point, if they're still in violation, they go to code enforcement. And if they still don't come in compliance through the code enforcement, what we do is they go to special magistrate, what we call a special master.
Right.
And he can impose fines on them at that point.
You can actually shut down a business you also inspect new businesses that open, right?
That's correct.
And if they're not up to code, you don't let them open?
We don't let them open, that's correct. If they don't meet the life safety requirements, then we do not let them open until they do so.
I'm impressed. You guys do a great job.
Thank you.
What do you do to educate the public? There are things that fire prevention does.
We're fortunate now to have a public relations officer, and he's taken a lot of that on now for doing demonstrations on public safety. We also have our inspectors, as they do the inspections, they go out and train the landlords as well as the business owners on how to keep their business safe.
And fire drills?
And fire drills, we just had one this morning, and we watched the schools. You know, we pretty much don't do the businesses, we don't have it, but eventually we would like to get to where we can do that as well for the businesses, but right at this time we do not do that.
You also do a huge educational week, which is Fire Prevention Week.
That is correct. Fire Prevention Week is our biggest time of the year. That is actually the anniversary of the Great Chicago Fire. We have that the first full week of the 9th. That's the anniversary of the Chicago Fire. And what we do is we go out to the schools and we have them do a color contest.
October, that's
correct. I'm sorry, correct. That's October. We have the schools try to participate as much as possible in the poster contest. And at the same time, they can also educate on the theme of the year.
Right.
And we also go to the mall and we display those posters, the winners. And we also have a Little Miss Flicker contest, which is really special for us.
Yeah.
And we have the little girls come in there and they can.
They're what, 3 to 5 year olds?
4 to 5 year olds. 4 to 5 year olds, and they really enjoy it, and it really gets the people to come out. We also have we have Dancers Gallery who comes out and they do a little demonstration for us. This year we're lucky we had Sparky come out there and he did a little demo. And
tell the people who Sparky really is.
Sparky really is a firefighter.
In Sparky costume.
In Sparky costume, and we do a little demonstration out there as well as a message, and we really hit that theme of the year. It's a national theme throughout the country.
And all of you fire inspectors are really firefighters.
That's correct.
You were all firefighters to begin with, and then graduated into the prevention division.
Correct.
Right?
Everybody in here now came in there. They volunteered. They're all firefighters, and they have they have to get their county and state license to be inspectors. So it's beyond just the firefighter certificate. It's additional education.
And tell me what kind of toys you're now using.
What we're doing now, this is our PDA, and we've come along now, and actually this is Windows based. And in the morning, the inspectors come in and they generate their inspections for the day per zone, and they do their inspections on here, and everything is displayed on here, the inspector's name. When they're done with the inspection, they actually use a printer and print out almost like a grocery receipt, as you see here. And it has all the violations on there. And then when they come at the end of the day, they put it back in the cradle, and it syncs down into the desktop computer, into our FDMS program.
That's amazing. That's new since I was here. That's great. So the inspectors input their own inspections into the computer through this little machine.
They can make any corrections if the business owners has changed. They can go in here and input that on, and it can also go in here and any kind of information that's been changed, they can go ahead and change that. And not like before, we actually had to come and actually update it inside the computer itself. Now we can do it out in the field, which saves time.
Amazing. And you can actually give the business owner a copy of whatever the inspection report says.
That is correct. We just go ahead and give them a receipt, and it has all of the violations on it. Has all our information as far as contact information, who they can call if they have any questions.
And then if you inspect a business, let's say they have a minor violation, you go back and re-inspect it?
We try to get them corrected on site. If it is corrected on site, we do document it so it doesn't reoccur. After we leave, it could go back into the same situation prior to us getting there and doing the inspection. So we try to correct as many violations as we can on site and educate, again, the landlords or the business owners.
I just need to know, how many businesses approximately do you inspect annually?
Approximately right now about 5,500, and that's increasingly going up as the city keeps getting built out. Obviously, our inspections keep increasing year after year after year.
3 inspectors do 5,500
inspections
a year.
And that's going one time around. That's not including re-inspections.
You guys do a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shawn Hallich,
Thank you, Elaine.
Assistant Fire Marshal for the City of Pembroke Pines.